Yakizami21 here, and welcome to my sixth part of my Fallout New California slash New Vegas walkthrough. Good guy route, and so previously we've reached level 30 after doing so many quests and exterminating some cazadors. Now, let's finish some more quests before we start that money. There are some perks that I need to have in order to make that money less challenging. Let's go and finish that little Vault Wasteland perk that we activated when we had Rex with us. We find a unique BB gun here, and let's whack a mole. Since we're no longer working for the Legion, we can recruit Boone at any time now. But I don't want the Great Khans to be aggro on me, so let's go and visit them first and we see what their quests are. So I already got a light reputation level with the Great Khans, even though I never went to Red Rock Canyon. That's a good start. Now they will trust us enough so we can enter the camp without getting molested. Let's head to Chance's map. It's the closest to the Red Rock Canyon.
Trouble.
I got a message. Hold on a moment. If you want to communicate with me, use the live stream, live chat. All right. I'll make sure to read what you write for me. Thank you. Something about a package here. Yeah, I'm talking about the platinum chip. I just remember it. Everyone is really crazy about that chip in the Mojave. In order to impress the Great Khans, we mostly have to finish their quests, so we can get to idolize really quick. And remember, don't wear any NCR armor, because they are hostile to anyone in the NCR. We've got bad blood since Fallout 1. Burst. yeah, Rex is superior thanks to Ray's brain. Now he's the best doggo in the wasteland. Or perhaps in the entire franchise, that is. Aside from dog meat.
Huh? NCR spreads its infection to another town, I hear.
She talks about Prim.
Not many get the favor of Caesar. Even Papa.
So here's the thing, the Great Khans are allied with the Legion, but Papa Khan never went to the fort, so that's one suspicion already. If they really are close to the Legion, why didn't they get invited to the fort in the first place? We'll find out later. And we can break their alliance. It's really an easy way to do so. There's a really easy way to do it. So here we are, Red Rock Canyon. And we see the yurts there already, showcasing that they're inspired by the Mongols.
A robot dog? Never seen one of those before.
Looks like that's the Vault Dweller right there. Weirdly enough, the Adobe Buildings mod also added this as the longhouse. Well, a yurt will be much more better as a longhouse, a large yurt. For the Great Khans. But instead they use this NCR style Adobe buildings, so I think the mod itself has some problems with the lore showing.
Hey, welcome to Red Rock Canyon. Since you've done so much for the Great Khans, Papa Khan told me to let you know you can buy weapons at our armory. You can find it in the basement of the burned out old building at the mouth of the canyon.
We already discovered that armory already, so let's go on and talk to these two. They've got an important quest for us before we head on to Vault 3.
Hello. Anders told me what happened. We owe you one for rescuing him. Tell you what, I can give you caps as a thank you or a special recipe Jack cooked up.
I'll take the recipe.
Here you go. Enjoy it. With Anders out of commission for so long, we're short-handed on runners, and some backlogs have piled up. We've got an associate in the Crimson Caravan Trading Company who distributes for us in out of Vegas. He's been after us for a new shipment.
Sure, I'll do it.
Great. Here's the package.
Mildly
Your
sussy
contact
package.
is Don Hostetler at the Crimson Caravan. Come back and see me when you're done.
The runners are saying that the NCR is sending in their elite shock troops to try and
The best
push
way
back
to
the
farm
Legion.
likes with the Great Khans is to talk to
new
Jack.
guy.
You've got an impressive setup here. Have you considered making more helpful camps?
What do you mean helpful? My stuff already makes people feel groo-delicious.
This guy is the meme guy of the Great Khans. He always speaks of everything as Gru delicious. But think of all the people who overdose on Jet and Psycho. It's bad for your karma, dude.
Oh,
And we gain
you're
karma
right.
too.
I should start a side project making meds to keep my aura clean.
I'm looking to make a few caps. Got any work for me?
Diane handles most of the transactional elements of this little enterprise, but I'm always in the market for new recipes if you've got the spark.
I know a few recipes for camps you might want. I could teach you.
Right on. What have you got?
On second thought, nothing now. Goodbye.
Take.
So let's get some Let's Live. Now we can teach him how
How's
to
my
make
most favorite?
that survival team camp.
Right on. What have you got?
I can teach you how to make Hydra.
Right on. Let's have it.
Grew delicious.
Delicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you?
No charge, just helping out.
Right on, right
We
on.
gain karma
You're a
for
pretty hip
dealing
cat.
drugs.
Right on. What have you got?
Super Stimpaks.
Right on. Let's have it. Grew delicious.
So we can just spam these over and over and gain good karma.
I'm glad our brothers have returned home from Boulder City. Grew delicious. Right on, right on. You're a pretty hip cat. Grew delicious. Right on, right on. Right on. What have you...
The final recipe is Rocket.
A robot dog? Never seen one of those before.
Grew del... Already on it. I whipped up a few stim packs already. But if you've got any more recipes, I'll take them.
No, they're rich thanks to whatever we taught them.
Oh.
But still, no fixer. So much for teaching them. Let's just stock up on more stim packs so we can use it for emergencies. And we trade it with this combat knife. The reason I sell all those
Another
combat knives is
satisfied-
because there's
Take it
a
easy.
very much better one we can find later on. Before we talk to Papa Khan, let's finish the quest that Diane gave us. So this quest is really simple. You just have to deliver stuff and save Anders. We already did save Anders, so we don't have to do that again. For some reason, Hostetler is not home. Or at the Crimson Caravan. Let's try to say hi to him while he's still outside. What is he doing at North Vegas though? This is the first time it happened. He spawned at North Vegas Square. Also, here you can get a quest and also get a recipe for a unique type of ammunition. Hey there, Don.
Need anything?
Who are you?
The name's Hostetler, Don Hostetler. Can I help you with something?
I've got a package here from your friends Jack and Diane.
Huh? Oh, right, yeah. I'll take that. You should go now, before you draw any attention.
Now let's do some quests for these guys here. This is the northern slums of New Vegas.
Can I help you with something, stranger?
Who are you?
Name's Crandon, stranger. I keep an eye out for trouble around here.
What kind of trouble?
Folks that don't belong. Murderers, rapists, extortionists, and everything in between. You know, business as usual in North Vegas, stranger.
Doesn't the NCR keep order around here?
NCR. Did you just crawl out from under a rock? Those folks only care about their business, their people, and their pockets. NCR's order? Don't make me laugh, stranger. We work this land, we own these streets, and we yank up the bad weeds ourselves. Got it?
Tell me more about your role here.
Jules, myself, and a few others patrol the streets and sewers. Any punks come up out of the rest of the city, we give them the run-on.
Need a hand with any trouble?
You want to help us out? What makes you think we want you around here, huh?
I respect your independence and I'm good at taking care of troubles.
That's the kind of stuff I like to hear, stranger. All right, we could use someone like you.
What would you like me to do?
Some squatters decided to take space where they don't belong, over by the playground. We'd prefer to keep them off the streets and out of sight. Maybe you could go and
So
talk
much
to
for
them.
independence.
Convince them to see things our way.
I'm on it.
I like your speed, stranger. Let me know when that's done.
I've heard... What do you want?
Brandon says you're not allowed to stay here. You'll have to go somewhere else.
Oh, really? And how you gonna make us?
I'm asking nicely. I only do that once.
Hey, don't worry. I was just kidding. We're going, right, boys?
And talk to Jules. He'll give you the recipe.
I see a lot of folks come and go, but none fit your type. Where you come from, stranger?
I'm just another wasteland wanderer. Why the suspicion?
'Cause that's the law of the land. You never know when someone's going to stab you in the back. And I like mine upright. Maybe one day, stranger, when you've seen all I've seen, done all I've done, you'll sooner trust a rad scorpion than a new face in the wasteland.
I see you can take care of yourself. Your revolver's trigger shines like silver.
You got a sharp eye on you. I take it you like guns, huh? Question is, can you handle more than just a weapon?
What do you mean by more than just a weapon?
I mean, you've got to know yourself before you can truly know the gun. So let's see it, stranger. Do you know yourself?
Goodbye. We need to pop another lap slide.
What's eating you?
I think I know what you meant before.
So let's see it, stranger.
I'm one with the land.
We see eye to eye, we speak warrior to warrior. And I thought myself too old to find an equal. Listen, warrior, there are two kinds of folks. You load your gun like an ordinary man, or you load it like a devil. We ain't ordinary, are we? See, I pack good brass up with slow-burning powder, then cap it with a heavy semi-wide cutter bullet. That's how you make 44 ammo that'll put the fear of the heavens on any waster that dare cross your path.
Thanks, Jules. Tell me more about you.
That's a long one, stranger. Let's just say I got tired of killing in the wasteland, and now I found a better home for my old butt.
Goodbye.
So long, warrior.
Even though I went the way of the scientist route, he calls me a warrior. Thanks because of those skill books. Now let's talk back to Brandon. We dealt with the problem already.
Have you taken care of those squatters?
Dealt with them.
That's good to hear. Can't ever be too careful with strangers around here.
Got any more work for me?
Good work with those newcomers. I think you can handle more serious business, with more serious rewards. There's a handful of greasers down in the sewers causing trouble. They ain't packing too much iron, but I'd like them dealt with all the same.
I'll deal with them.
Glad to hear it. Let me know when they're gone.
So greasers still exist, aside from the kings.
Evening.
But the kings are much cooler greasers than these guys. You'll see why. The problem with having too many companions at once is that they can block your way, so yeah, it requires maximum patience.
Are you okay?
That bot of yours don't look like anything I've seen in the Mojave.
Let's deal with them without killing them, because yeah, this is a good-natured character. And people that can be negotiated don't have to be killed.
What the hell are you looking at, punk?
I hear you've been causing trouble.
Oh yeah? Fuck off, asshole.
Locals are getting itchy. How long do you think before you're gutted open by an angry mob?
I don't... Wait, you've got a point. Alright, fellas, let's get out of this shithole.
That's why there aren't as cool as the greasers, which is the kings. They're much more cooler, guys.
You know he did.
It's unusual.
NCR should head back to the...
Butch would love to meet those guys.
Howdy, mister.
The kings, I mean. Now all we need to do is talk to Crandon again, and the quest is finished.
Have you run off those greasers?
I've taken care of them.
Great work. I gotta make sure this place doesn't eat itself from the inside.
Anything else you'd like me to do?
You know, this time I may actually need a gun with a brain. Talk
Oh,
to Mrs. Hostetler.
no, the Hostetler
She's near
problem.
the Crimson Caravan. I think her daughter's making bad friends, the kind that'll slit your throat in the dark.
I'll go see her.
I like your enthusiasm, stranger. Let me know when that's done.
The fastest way to get there is to fast travel all the way to the medical clinic, then head south. This is one of the most difficult ways to get a good karma outcome out of this quest because, yeah, there's some pitfalls in some of the dialogue. Let's see if I can remember how to end this all with the good karma ending. LOD's getting buggy. I can't fast travel, there's that guy over here. Let's deal with it first. Black combat armor. Grand Graph Classic. And also used by the Talon Company. Make sure to loot those plasma rifles. They're expensive. And sell them because they're not the best plasma rifles in the game, obviously. Usually when you get uniques, you don't sell them. Aside from the alien blasters, because their ammunition is really limited. You run out of them, then you can never use them again. Since there isn't Mothership Zeta in New Vegas. Now let's deal with the Hostetler problem.
The honcho of one of them strip families got killed right in his... What are you doing here? Get out before I blow your head off.
Settle down. Brandon sent me.
He did, huh? Alright. What do you want?
Brandon said you had a problem. I take care of problems.
He should really mind his own business. Crandon's good to keep scum in check, but he ain't exactly subtle.
Any work for me?
If you're good at snooping around, then I could use you. I need to find out what my daughter's up to. She's been frequenting this square in North Vegas, probably hanging out with street scum. I want to know more about her new friends.
I'll check them out for you.
Alright, we've got a deal then. I'll make sure to compensate you for your time, if you find anything useful.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Weird, this one isn't owned. Alright then, let's help ourselves. Then we go back to North Vegas Square. We need to talk to Jules again. He now sees us as a warrior. Now we can take care of his problems.
That's how. What's eating you?
I'm looking for Alice Hostetler.
Alice. Oh yeah. I've seen her around here much too often as of late. I reckon she's been hanging out with Andy and his crew.
Know where I find them?
Try the gray. Beats me why people go into that forsaken thing. At least with huts and sewers, you know they ain't crumbling on top of your head.
Goodbye.
So long, warrior.
What the fuck you want, huh?
I'm looking for Alice Hostler and Andy.
Oh yeah? What for?
Just want to talk to them.
Maybe they don't want to talk to you. Maybe they ain't here anymore. Maybe you asked too many questions, stranger. This is our turf. Don't even try to snoop around or I'll fucking kill you right here, right now.
I just thought Andy should know about Mrs. Hostler waiting outside for him, shotgun in hand.
What? You gotta be kidding me. Fuck. Why do I always gotta fix someone else's crap around here?
That takes care of that. Now let's clear this one out.
Nobody knows who's gonna win, Legion or NCR. Might not make much of a difference around here.
I lose karma for this, but whatever. Andy's cap. So that's his name.
What are you looking at, huh? Answer me, or I'll get trigger happy real quick.
So this is Andy. I know about your plans for Alice.
You think I give a shit? Has it crossed your mind that Alice is all the way in this with me?
Why would she be?
Maybe because I'm so good looking. Maybe because her mother's trying to break her back, planting crops that die from rads as soon as they're in the ground. Or maybe she's just a dupe. Why do you even care? She's happy making her own way in the world.
You're manipulating her into betraying her family.
Family's just what the world throws on our shoulders without our say or opinion.
Where's
You
Toretto
think
when you
Alice
need him?
cares about her family? Tell her then. Family's what drove her to me in the first place.
Aren't you afraid I'll blow your plans?
And how exactly would you do that?
Like this. You're dead.
Oh boy, you've just made your
There's
last
literally
mistake.
behind him, so yeah.
Hey!
I sent him already to the next dimension. Let's go.
Watch out!
The duck from before.
Watch out!
So yeah, the problem with these NPCs are, even though they are very, well, unprepared, they have no self-preservation. So that's why Andy died like that.
Back off. I know how to use this gun and I'm not afraid to shoot if you try anything. I've put up with their shit long enough. No more. I'll kill them if they get in my way.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Then what the hell do you want? Don't try anything, I mean it.
I just want to talk. That's all.
Okay, but this better not be a trick.
Alice. Andy's just using you to get the money.
What are you talking about? Andy wants to help me leave this hole, doesn't he?
Look at this note I found in his room.
That son of a bitch! I'll take the money and I'll kill him too.
What do you really want, Alice?
I don't know what I want, but I hate this place and I hate these people. It all used to be so simple. Why did they change? Why can't they see my pain?
They care for you in their own way.
Do they? Look at my mother. All she cares for is a patch of bare dirt where nothing green will ever grow to feed us. My father, a trading business that he'll never own, risking his neck every day against wastelanders and cutthroat merchants. And I'm supposed to be part of those dreams? What about my dream, stranger? What about me?
Only you can answer that.
It's all me, isn't it? The pain, the anger, my joy. All of that's just me. I should have met you before, stranger. Thank you.
And Alice left. At least now she becomes an adventurer, so that she can find her own way and fate.
Alice left, didn't she? I can't believe you let her go. Some help you've been.
Sooner or later she'd have left anyway.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Please, accept half of our reserve. We'll manage, somehow, as we've always done.
I don't need it. Keep it.
We do need it, stranger. Still, I wish there was something we could give you in return. If you see Alice again, please, tell her we won't hold it against her. Tell Alice that we love her.
You don't have to go back to Crandon, so that's a plus. Now let's go back to, well, Red Rock. Diane's already waiting long enough. After this, she gives us one final task. And luckily, this task is really easy because we have a Great Khan armor.
Thanks again for saving my ass.
Hey, seems like you've been making a lot of friends around here.
I finished the Crimson Caravan run.
Great. Here's your payment.
Any new jobs?
Okay, if you want a little work, I think I can find you something.
What have you got?
You up for something challenging? I've got a ship of Jet and Psycho that needs to be delivered to Motor Runner at Vault 3.
Piece of cake?
Don't get cocky. The fiends are twitchy. Most of them won't bother a con, but the ones outside the vault, well, they're outside for a reason. Here's the package. Good luck. Your payment will be waiting when you get back.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Now we travel all the way to Vault 3 and talk to Motor Runner. He's the final fiend boss that we haven't killed yet. So we're going to finish this quest, recruit Boone, and then go and finish them off.
No power armor?
This is what I've been waiting to see. A big bad con bringing in the medicine. How about you toss some Psycho my way?
Where's your boss? He'll want to know where you were hitting me up for freebies.
Hey, no need. No need. I was just kidding. Motor Runner's down in the maintenance wing. Straight through the door behind me, down the hall, down the stairs to the right. I was just kidding about tossing me some Psycho. So you don't gotta say anything about that.
No energy
We have
weapons,
a con coming
and
through to
they're
see the
giving
boss.
NCR more
Don't
trouble
shoot
than
at
we
him.
ever did.
Does that mean son of a bitch? They all look the same to me.
Nah. Lily's blue,
Hey,
not yellow.
You got a second?
What is it?
The Brotherhood is failing. I've always known that. If we don't change course, we're going to fall apart, or fade away. But until recently, I haven't understood where we went wrong, or how to fix it. I think I need to go home.
I'll take you back there first chance I get.
Great! Thanks! Thank you! I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
Shido? Well, yeah, that's a nice name because it means warrior's coat. But without the boo in the front. Let's see. Whenever you see cigarettes, take them. So yeah, this vault is the easiest to traverse without getting molested if you have Great Khan armor. There's also a small quest line here that we can do. We need to find a ranger named Anders.
I'm getting the shakes.
Hey, got
I
any
need
jet?
something to take the edge off.
So let's go and save Anders. Then we go and see Motor Runner.
Hey, got any jet?
We open this.
Hello?
Because the fiends move in, it's no wonder they have a lot of camps inside. That leads to the living quarters, but we're
Is that
ignoring
me,
that
son
for
of a
now.
bitch?
We need to find Anders.
They all look the same to me.
We need to bring him home to McCarran or else he'll die. Try our luck here. Then we unlock this. The best way to EXP farm with doors and terminals. Now I can maximize my sneak with this. It's funny how the Overseer has this Chinese Spec Ops training manual. A sneak of 100. No, we're basically a ninja. Now let's do our good deeds for the day, which is this. He'll give us the password to the Overseer's office, but because we already hacked the terminal, it's no use.
Prim has a new...
Take down this password. It'll get you into the Overseer's area upstairs, I think. Thanks for the help. We'll find our own way out.
Sheriff, that should keep the powder gangers away.
Damn, I think I got some bad shit.
So here we are, where Anders is. There's a lot of booby traps here. We can farm more EXP using this way.
Wouldn't say no to something to ease the pain. Granted, that's usually the case. But right now, especially...
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. How the hell did you get in here? And who the hell are you?
What can you tell me about this place?
What are you looking to find out?
Tell me what an NCR Ranger is doing here.
Tell me why I should tell you anything. I don't know you.
I'm an independent contractor with the NCR.
Oh, my apologies, sir. I was sent here by Colonel Shu to exterminate Motor Runner, the leader of the Fiends.
What's this place?
This was Vault 3, but I'm sure you can tell that by all the threes all over the damn place. Now it's a drug den for the goddamn Fiends.
Who are the Fiends?
The Fiends are degenerate drug addicts who kill and rape for fun, basically. They're human garbage. Though I'm not sure about the human part.
Let's...
He sent you. Why?
Let's bring him home. You missed your check-in.
You can go back to Old Shu and tell him that the mission will be completed. I just need a couple more days.
What's the holdup, if you don't mind my asking?
What's it look like? I caught one in the leg. I killed a dozen of those degenerates sneaking my way in, but one got a drop on me. I holed up here after I killed that one. They're too stupid to unlock the door, so I knew they'd figure whoever attacked had just taken off. I just need a day or two, then I'll take out Motor Runner myself. I even got his key to the maintenance wing. Situation's under control.
I'm afraid your leg looks and smells like it's under the very verge of infection.
God damn it. I know. Was just hoping that, are you trained as a doctor? Can you fix my leg?
If you head for McCarran right now, I think you'll make it in time, even at a limp.
God damn it. Fine, I'll head back. Are you saying you'll handle Motor Runner yourself?
I'll check in with you and Colonel Sue when it's done.
Here, take this. It's the key to the maintenance wing. Should make getting to Motor Runner that much easier. Good luck.
So Anders is the only ranger that won't attack us if we wear faction armor.
Does that mean son of a bitch? They all look the same to me.
You mean Masova bitch, guy? Let's do some magic again. And a great switcheroo. Let's see if we level up. And yes, we did. Jury rigging or bloody mess? We'll need this. Jury rigging can be saved for level 34. I really wish this had to follow 3 type of leveling. 1 perk per level up. Yeah, that sounds broken, but still it's there for a reason.
I'm getting the shakes. I need something to take the edge off. Morning.
I wasn't expecting a resupply so soon. So you have anything from Red Rock Canyon to sell me?
Here you go from Jack and Diane.
About goddamn time. Tell the cons that they can't keep a steady supply. We'll find someone who can.
Mary and Donnie. And we took the reverse pulse cleaner from the locker, so we can save that for a Brotherhood story quest.
Hello.
Now we need to go back to Jack and Diane.
Are the cons gonna keep selling us shit if they join the League?
No, they won't. They will be integrated into the Legion forcibly. You'll see what I mean by this when we talk to Papa Khan and his aide. So yeah, let's help the great cons discover their destiny. Because, yeah, if they stay here too long, they'll get wiped out. This isn't a very nice place to camp.
Did you make that delivery yet?
Finish it.
And you didn't even get skinned alive.
300
I'm
cap for that.
Here's your payment.
And we got a new unarmed attack. Any new jobs for me?
Ordinarily I would, but it seems like all our clients have ended up dead. You could talk to Jack. He's always looking for new recipes.
Goodbye. Idolized. Now let's talk to Papa Khan with all these reputations jump on us. He'll be happy to see us. He isn't exactly super Thai, but yeah, he's there for a reason.
Yeah?
That's Regis. But where's Papa Khan?
Hey.
Hold on a moment, I got a phone call.
What do you want, Cub?
Who are you?
You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the Great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Now we talk to Carl.
Physician, heal
True to
thyself. I guess it's a good thing they invented stems.
I understand you've been invited to meet with Caesar. You should be aware of the honor you've been granted.
Who are you?
My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the Great Khans as a token of our alliance.
What alliance?
In exchange for Great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes.
What does the Legion want with the Great Khans?
Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle.
What's your role in Caesar's Legion?
I am one of the Frumentari.
Like Vulpes.
It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Now we can talk about the alliance with
Yeah.
Papa Khan. This will start the Break the Alliance quest line.
It's always a pleasure to see you around the camp.
I've come to ask the Great Khans to break their alliance with Caesar's Legion.
Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you?
Do you really think Caesar is going to restore your tribe to glory? You'll be made slaves.
Ha! The Great Khans will not be slaves. Caesar himself has promised us the land from here to the Colorado, and the freedom to raid as we see fit. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The Great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes.
Goodbye. Now we leave the house
Morning.
and we'll see someone outside.
I haven't seen you before.
Somehow the quest doesn't trigger.
The runners are... You honor the great... That's a... I
Okay,
heard
now
you
it
try
works.
to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment.
What is it that you had in mind?
You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration.
Well, so what do I do?
Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular. Me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him.
Aren't you convinced already if we're all having this conversation?
I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves.
Well, that's true.
Prove it, and I'll back you.
I'll see what I can do to convince everyone.
Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
How would I do that?
Carl talks prettily about the honor and nobility of the great Khans, but I suspect his actual opinion is less flattering. Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion, or trick him into losing his cool in the longhouse right in front of Papa.
I'll keep that in mind.
I would too, if I were you.
Let's talk to Regis again. We actually found proof at the
Something
fort.
else you wanted?
Have a look at this book. It will show you what happens to the tribes that ally with Caesar's Legion.
Let me see. My God, this is even worse than I thought. Okay, you have my support. I'll tell Papa the alliance is a bad idea.
Goodbye.
And
so yeah, there's two
Not
ways
many get
to
the favor of Caesar.
make Carl get
Even
killed.
Papa hasn't been to the fort.
Now let's make a save here so we can see him get tortured.
Caesar's veterans will arrive from Arizona soon, and there will be no stopping our victory.
I've been wondering why you don't petition the Khans for membership as a show of allegiance.
Join? Oh, no, I simply couldn't. That is, I'm not worthy of such an honor.
But surely a warrior in service of glorious Caesar is the equal of any tribe's finest.
Of course I am. That is to say, Caesar has many fine warriors, and I wouldn't wish to compare them to the great Khans.
Because you know they'd come up lacking?
Enough! How dare you compare Caesar's finest to this tribe of savages? The mightiest great Khan is scarcely a match for a legion recruit. The burned man would leave their mightiest shitting themselves in terror. I would. That is...
Interesting opinion, Carl. I wonder what Papa Khan will say about this.
You motherless bastard. You'll pay for this.
Well, he's kinda right on that.
Drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to...
Hey!
And she got a deagle too. That's overkill. That's one way. So let's explore the other. Since we found that book in Carl's footlocker, let's talk to Papa about this.
Soon Caesar will send in his best troops from the area. I'm beginning to hear troubling rumors from my advisors. Would you know anything about that?
You should look at this. It's Carl's journal, and it's very revealing of his true opinions.
Let me see that. Filthy savages. Probably have to decimate the lot of them. Are these the words of our friend, Caesar?
Great Khans, drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to flee, kill him.
Morning.
And yeah, they'll still murder him like that. But the best route is, of course, to farm EXP, is to talk to Carl instead.
Caesar's veterans will arrive. The burned... You motherless bastard. You'll pay for this.
Great Khans, drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow...
I'm glad that's over.
Oh, that takes care of that. Goodbye,
Morning.
scumbag. Now let's finish up with breaking the alliance by talking with the other leaders of the Great Khan. Jack and Diane first, then we talk to Melissa. Melissa is still encamped there for some reason, even though we already finished her quest. Because we save Anders, Diane will instantly join.
Hey, what's up?
About the alliance with Caesar's Legion.
Anders got back a little while before you did. He told me what happened. If that's how the Legion treats my people, I don't want any part of them.
Goodbye. Now with Melissa. Even if you do her quest, you won't convince her. Instead, we have to play the Silver Tongue. So now let's go and say, oh hey Melissa, what's up?
How's it going?
We just said I should talk to you about speaking against the Great Khan's alliance with Caesar.
You can ask, but why would I do that? Carl told me all about the life in the Legion. He says I've got all the makings of a speculatory.
Did he also tell you women aren't permitted to serve in the Legion?
What? No, What do you mean aren't allowed to serve? Why would he lie about that?
If the Great Khans join the Legion, you'll be sold as a slave, an officer's wife if you're lucky.
That lying little weasel. I almost fell for it too. Alright, you've got a deal. You can tell Papa I won't support an alliance.
See ya later.
Bye.
Go home already, you have nothing to do here. Even her lackeys are already home. Now with that done, we can go back to Papa. I'm making this today's stream a little bit short, and later I'll continue it again. Because there's someone coming in a few minutes, so I had to cut my stream short.
All four of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all.
I've come to ask the Great Khans to break their alliance with Caesar's Legion.
I've heard some things from my most trusted Khans that makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all. But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory?
The best ending is this. You don't need to look outward, mighty Khan. Your tribe is proud and strong. Claim your own glory.
Well spoken, traveler. Well spoken indeed. Perhaps it's time to find our own destiny, unburdened by the past. We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer.
That sounds wise. I wish you the best, Papa.
If you should ever tire of wandering alone, seek us out. You might just have the makings of a great Khan yourself.
There's a quest that lets us join the Legion, I mean the Khans, but I don't seem to find it anywhere, but maybe I'll try a mod that does it when I play another route. A test of strength. Now let's go and recruit Boone. He's already suffered long enough. In order to recruit Boone, we'll wait until 11 p.m.
How you doing?
And there goes everyone. Now let's go up and say, "Hey there, Boone, what's up?"
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
Expecting visitors?
Yeah, I guess maybe I am. But not like you. Huh. Maybe it should have been you I was expecting all along. Why are you here?
If you're looking for someone in particular, I could tip you off if I see them.
Yeah, well, you see anybody wearing Legion Crimson or a lot of sports equipment, you just let me know. You still haven't answered my question.
I'm meeting new people.
I think you better leave.
I'm just making friendly conversation.
I don't have friends here.
Well, I'm not from here.
No. No, you're not, are you? Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
Why is that?
I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who.
You're trying to track down your wife?
My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
What do I do if I find this person?
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself.
I'll see what I can do to help you out.
Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next.
How do you know your wife is dead?
I know, all right. That's all you need to know.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Now we need to find Ginny Mae Crawford, because from that bill of sale, we already knew that she's the one behind this. I stole it a few parts ago, so we already kind of finished the quest before we even started it. Ginny Mae lives right there. Come on, you snake, wake up.
Is everything all right? Awful late to be dropping in unexpected.
Let's cut to the chase and say, come with me. There's something you should see in front of a dinosaur.
Okay, if that's what you think.
What's unrealistic here is that she just accepted it without any suspicion of what we'll do. Now we go all the way there until she's in position. So Jenny May made the fatal mistake of not disposing of that letter. I wonder if this place is real in real life. Alright, come on Boone. Now your time's going now. That's what you get. Selling someone's wife like that just for money? You're the biggest scum ever, Ginny. Also, if Ginny May Crawford dies at any circumstances, we will get a reward from Cliff Briscoe later on. But we'll see Cliff later as well, after we explore some of the Mojave even more. I found a bill of sale.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here, this is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here.
Are you an outlaw now?
No. People die out there. Often enough that no one worries about blame. They're too anxious to forget it happened in the first place, I guess. Besides, I was on break when it happened.
What will you do after this?
I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you.
Come with me. Let's go after the Legion.
You don't want to do that.
I thought snipers work in teams.
Yeah. Working on your own, you're a lot less effective. I've been there and paid for it. But this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Ouch!
That guy Benny was a piece of work.
Were you at Bitter Springs with First Recon?
I was in a lot of places with First Recon. I don't really remember.
You must have been at Bitter Springs. What happened there?
That part of my life's over now. And so is this discussion.
What is it that you aren't telling me about what happened to your wife?
You got no right asking me that. Drop it.
I want to understand you better.
You don't know what you're asking. Just let it go for now. The Legion's the only thing I want on my mind right now.
Let's trade equipment.
Fine by me.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Boone is one of the best companions in the game because he can snipe any enemy that he sees before they even approach us. Let's head on to the Repcon headquarters because that's where we're going next to find a little something that I forgot to do. We'll wait until 7.
Hey!
Why is the Freeside gang leader here?
That's enough excitement for one day.
I've read about Repcon.
This is why we're here.
They did some work with
one of the reasons.
the government before the war. Rockets and some energy weapon prototypes, I think.
What kind of prototypes?
Plasma rifles. They were intended to replace the P-94 plasma caster. There was some corporate espionage going on between Poseidon Energy's project Semele and whatever was going on here.
Rocket's energy weapons? That's an odd combination.
Repcon went through some rough times. When the rocket business was shaky, Mr. House purchased the company. It didn't take long for them to repurpose their plasma technology for a government weapon contract.
How do you know so much about this? Again?
Stop thinking so much. Thanks.
There's a reason why he knew about all this. It's his past. But we'll not talk about that until later on.
Hello. Please remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m.
Oh,
Please
10
show
a.m.
your badge or make your way out of the building.
Now let's get out again, and we wait until 10 AM. Then we go back in.
How may I serve you, master?
We'll skip the tour guide. So there's something about this building that is hiding something for us. Hold on a moment, there's caps here. We'll take them, thank you. To the Rapco section. And we interact with the sentry bot module. This proves that the walls in this building hides these sentry bots, so we need to be careful. But luckily we can bypass all of that. First we need to go here. We take a key card. Then we go back downstairs. Now when no one's looking, we can hack the terminal here. And we add our facial data to the database for first floor access. Lots of microfusion cells here, you'll find out why. Nah, not that plasma crystal. It feeds on energy cells. Now let's spice up the plasma rifle that we got from that caravan. Now it's expensive to sell. And we can skip all of our challenges of getting into this room just by finishing this. Then we open this very hard lock. And here we go. This is the best plasma rifle in the game. The Q35 Matter Modulator! Which is a reference to the Looney Tunes show. That Martian guy, forgot what his name was, but he has a modulator similar to this, but in the form of a pistol.
Valid facial pattern detected.
What sucks is this doesn't accept any modification, so yeah. Two Nikola Teslas and you, so this is the best place to farm energy weapon skills. Now our energy weapon skill is on 81 thanks to that. We hack this terminal and we add this for second floor access. Now we won't get molested here by those robots. A lot of Sunset Sarsaparilla, but not a lot of Star Bottle caps to find.
Hello, Mrs. Millis. I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
Because of the Jedi Millis security card, we get access here, so we can travel freely without getting caught. Jam this door. Before we get to the top floor, let's finish exploring this part. Maybe there's something that we missed. Accidentally took a coffee mug, but whatever. We can use that to make coffee. This leads back to that place where we found the Q35 modulator. But we'll just use that for farming XP. A gold mine of ammunition. So yeah, this is the benefit of being thorough. You farm more EXP.
How may I serve you, master?
Here you go. We found a key card for the second floor. Now we can go upstairs. But not that way. That's suicide.
Of course, of course. Don't let me keep you.
I can skip it through a lock check, but I don't want that. Let's see if we can sneak by these spots. This is the executive room. Let's see if I can hack this. And we did it. Now we don't have to worry about any of the robots ever again. Now this place is free for scavenging. Thanks to me, of course. But I already looted the place clean of valuables by the time they get here, so they'll find nothing. You can watch Oxhorn's lore videos about places like these, so I don't have to explain everything in a nutshell. Because you won't understand it if I only, well, tell it in a nutshell, most of them. Another part for money. Let's talk to Veronica.
Ooh, got something good for.
And now we fix the power armor that we get. In the vanilla game, they spawn with T-51s only.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
The best way to get her dress for her is by doing the White Glove Society questline. Easy money. Now let's get the hell out of here. Fault 11. Remember what Jen told us about Good Springs. The Fault 11 survivor discovered Good Springs and made it civilized again. So what's with Fault 11? Well, it's like this. Every single year, you sacrifice the current overseer so that the vault can continue running. But that's a lie. All you have to do is cancel the election cycle and you're free to go in and out of the vault. But of course, these guys don't know how to prove.
Are we really gonna do this? It's open. We could just leave.
This is what happened at the end. Why are there 5 corpses on the floor?
A shining example. That's what it called us. But we did what we were supposed to.
Not by a long shot.
Anybody would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
The pulse gun is recommended to clear this place. You'll see why.
Company.
So this is the election guide for the vault. You can pause the video if you want, if you want to read this. Do good. So yeah, none of these guys wanted to be overseer. There's a reason for that. The sacrifice. So yeah, the entire thing in a nutshell is Vault Tech just saying to Vault 11, it's just a prank, bro, in a very twisted way.
Eat this. Looks like break time's over.
To fit in the science team later on when I do Altwork Blues, I'll bring this rifle.
Glad that's over.
Remember, we need vault suits. There are 14 back at home. All we need is 16 more. Let's see how much we got. We got 9. $10, $11, $12. $13, $14, $15. One more and we're golden to go to Vault 21. Prepared.
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
16. But let's take more, just in case.
Eat this. Keep looking.
Oh wait, there's something in the mill dorm that I wanted to show you. So you can know about the lore even more. The passcode is right here. It's Roy Gottlieb's terminal. But we already hacked it, so no need to use that password. We found that security recording, and let's hear what it says.
She can't do this. It's done.
Where?
We're done. Nothing's done. got the authority.
I love the writing.
The only thing she can't do is change her own fate. Nothing says she can't change the selection process for future overseers. I say she can't. You shouldn't have toyed with her like that, Roy. We still have the majority. We don't vote for anything anymore. I'm not talking about voting. What then? You want to have a sit-in? A hunger strike? Not exactly. Maybe march into her office with torches and pitchforks? Yes. Come on. I mean it. What? Start a revolution? Laws don't outlast their governments. Roy, all we have to do is wait until someone from Justice Block gets picked for overseer. Then we have them change the law back. There won't be any blocks after the new overseer is picked tomorrow. Everyone's going to move on. By the time we've reformed, who knows if we'll still be in the majority? We can hold the block together. You don't know that. Besides, what if the computer picks you?
What if it picks me?
And your solution is to start shooting? Not if we don't have to. Look, we arm up. We go to the lower floors, take some strategic targets. Power, food, water. Just until she turns authority over to us. The other blocks won't support it. They're tired of us having the power. We have the majority. We don't need them. This isn't a vote, Roy. They'll fight back. They've never had the nerve. Hell of a way to test it.
And yeah, it didn't end well. As seen by those skeletons we find all over the place, it didn't end well. So what they meant by you shouldn't have toyed with her, Roy. Well, the final overseer, she doesn't want Nathan Stone to get voted as overseer, so she had to sacrifice her dignity to the Justice Block, and the Justice Block backstabbed her. That's basically what happened. And then, as a result, the last overseer committed a murder spree, so that she can be picked overseer and change the law. Big brain move. We found what we came here for.
Glad that's over with. Looks like break time. Time's over.
Leo, time for chopping.
I think I have to end it here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll